Hey, hello, what's up everyone? In this video I'm going to teach you about D40 chart or the Kavadamsha chart in Vedic astrology. So before beginning, if you are not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the bell icon and click the like button, and if you have any doubt after watching this video, please do mention it in my below comment section, okay? So let's begin. So what is the main purpose of doing this D40 chart or the Kavadamsha chart? See, the main purpose of doing this D40 chart or the Kavadamsha chart is mainly to see your maternal legacy, and it is also seen for your relationship between you and your maternal side, like for example your maternal uncle, maternal auntie. So these are all the things it can be seen in this D40 chart or the Kavadamsha chart. Now before directly going to the D40 chart or the Kavadamsha chart, first check this condition that I am going to tell you in the D1 chart or the birth chart. Now what are all the conditions that you need to check in the D1 chart or the birth chart is, first check the condition of first house and first house lord in the D1 chart, how it is placed. If it is placed very well, that shows that surely you'll have a very good relationship between you and your maternal side. Now after checking this condition, actually see the D40 chart or the Kavadamsha chart, if you count the 40th house from your birth chart, that is from the first house of your birth chart, you will get the 4th house. So it's actually nothing but seeing your 4th house of your birth chart. So D40 chart is nothing but seeing your 4th house of your birth chart. Now see, after checking the condition of first house and first house lord, check the condition of 4th house and 4th house lord. So if it is placed very well, that shows that surely you'll have a very good relationship with your maternal side. Now after checking this condition, check the condition of the D40 chart. That means come directly to the D40 chart or the Kavadamsha chart in Vedic astrology. So in D40 chart or the Kavadamsha chart, check the condition of ascendant lord and the ascendant, how it is placed in the D40 chart. If it is placed very well, that shows that surely you will have a very good relationship between you and your maternal uncle or maternal auntie or any maternal side. Now let's say for example, if your first house and first house lord is placed very bad in the D40 chart, that shows that you will have very bad relationship between you and your maternal side, that is maternal uncle or maternal auntie. Now after checking this condition, check which planet is strong in your D40 chart or the Kavadamsha chart. So let's say for example, if your Mercury is very strong in your D40 chart, that shows that surely you will have a very friendly relationship between you and your maternal uncle, and you know how to deal with your maternal uncle or maternal auntie. Now after checking the planet which is strong, let's say for example, if Mercury planet is very badly placed, that shows that surely you have a very bad relationship between your maternal side. That means that you have a very bad communication with your maternal side. So after seeing all these conditions, now superimpose the D1 chart and the D40 chart. So while superimposing the D1 chart and the D40 chart, check what is the ascendant in the D1 chart and check what is the ascendant in the D40 chart. Let's say for example, in your D1 chart you are Aries ascendant, but in your D40 chart, let's say for example you are Sagittarius ascendant. That shows that they both are friendly towards each other. That shows that your relationship between you and your maternal side will be very good, and you also expect your maternal side to be very good, and your maternal side will also expect you to be very good. So this is the one main condition. So if it is Vargottama ascendant, let's say for example you are having Sagittarius ascendant in your birth chart and Sagittarius ascendant in the D40 chart, that shows that surely it is a Vargottama ascendant, and that shows that surely you will have a very good relationship between you and your maternal side. Now let's say for example, suppose you are Gemini ascendant in the D1 chart, but in the D40 chart, let's say for example if you are Leo ascendant, that shows that both are neutral towards each other. That shows that it is 50% relationship between you and your maternal side. Now after checking all these conditions, check the condition of the ascendant lord of your birth chart, where it is placed in the D40 chart. Now let's say for example, if you are Aries ascendant in your birth chart, check the condition of Mars, where it is placed in your D40 chart. If Mars is placed in any of the Kendras or Trikonas, that shows that surely you will have a very good relationship between your maternal side, and you expect very good from your maternal side. Now, after checking this condition, check the condition of D40 ascendant lord where it is placed in the birth chart. If it is placed very well, that shows that your maternal side will also expect you same thing what you expect. Let's say for example in the D40 chart you are Sagittarius ascendant. So check the condition of Jupiter in your birth chart, how it is placed. If it is placed very well, that shows that your maternal side will expect very good from you. Now, after checking this condition, let's say for example if your ascendant lord of your D40 chart, that is Jupiter as a Sagittarius ascendant, I am just taking an example. If Jupiter is placed in the 6th house in the D1 chart, that shows that you'll have something problem, same thing as the maternal side have. Let's say for example they have a disease problem, like say for example they have something tuberculosis disease or something bad diseases and all. That shows that same problem you will be having in this present life, because the same 6th house disease you have taken from them or receiving from them. Now let's say for example if your ascendant lord of the D40 chart is placed in the 9th house, or if it is placed in somewhere in the Kendras or even in the Trikonas like 5th house and all, that shows that surely you will receive something very good from the maternal side and you can expect very good from them. Let's say for example if they are running a very good business and they are also getting very good huge profit, surely in this present life you will get very good huge profit if you run business. So these are all the main things that are mainly seen when D40 chart and the D1 chart when it is superimposed, and if they are ascendant lord of both the D40 chart and the D1 chart are placed very well, they'll give very good results. If it is placed very bad, they'll give very bad results. Now after checking this condition, come to the D1 chart. In the D1 chart, check which planet is in the exalted sign, Mool Trikona sign, or in the own sign, or in the friendly sign, or double-ated sign. Now first check the condition of the planet which is in the exalted state. So check where it is placed in the D40 chart. Let's say for example if your Jupiter is exalted in your D1 chart, check that condition of the Jupiter in the D40 chart. If it is also placed very well in the D40 chart, that shows that surely you will gain some knowledge from your maternal side. Now after checking this condition, come to the D40 chart directly. In the D40 chart, what you need to check is check which planet is in an exalted sign, which planet is in a double-ated sign. So let's say for example if Mercury is in the exalted sign, let's say for example if your maternal uncle or even any maternal side they are doing some very good business, that shows that surely you will receive very good tips or very good advice from them. Through that you will get very good gains. So these are all the things that I mainly noticed. So this is it for today guys. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe below, or else I will see you in the next video, that is Planet to Navamsa series in the 5th house of D9 Navamsa chart. So if you want any consultancy, please do contact to my given below WhatsApp number, or else you can even mail me also. So until and unless, thank you, bye bye, love you, take care.